Welcome back. In this one, I want to talk about some of the common ways we use to lose weight and what their issues are. And let's start with my favorite topic, which is exercise. If you remember from the previous video, one of my mistakes was relying on exercise too much. And I see this a lot with exercise instructors. If they get an injury and their physical activity needs to stop for a while, they do put on weight. So during the last phase of my weight loss, I stopped going to the gym completely and stopped running. Why? Well, if exercise wasn't the problem, why would exercise be the solution? You could go your entire life never going to the gym and not put on weight if you took care of the diet. Plus, there are some people who are unable to exercise from different reasons. So if exercise would be the solution, they would stand no chance. When exercise is your only tool for weight loss, one of three things will happen. One, you will get no results whatsoever, or they stop after a while because the body adjusts to the new routine. Two, you set yourself a non-realistic schedule, and even though you have great results, you can't keep it up. Or number three, you overestimate how much you exercise and you eat more. And also related to this, long distance runners, and I know this because I'm a runner, they get so much hungrier that they obviously eat more. Exercise is a tool, but it should not be your only one. It does have two great benefits. One, it builds muscle, so you burn more just by breathing. And two, it improves your insulin sensitivity, so that means you store less. But this should happen in time. So my advice when it comes to exercise is to do it because it makes you stronger, it gives you confidence, and it's really good for your body. Let's move on to meal plans. Meal plans are great if what you're looking for is a recipe book. But for weight loss, I'm not a big fan. Because what happens after you finish the plan? And what if you don't like everything on it? However, how I eat now sounds a lot like a meal plan. I have a bunch of meals that I repeat week after week, so it makes things super simple for me. But I build that myself with the foods that I like, and by the way, it contains no protein shakes, smoothies, or supplements. Okay, number three, very low calorie diets. Again, I've been there. I spent a few months of my life counting 1200 calories a day, and that is a very low number. I haven't checked in a while, but I'm pretty sure that how I eat now is much more than that. And curiously enough, I weigh less than then. The whole idea of calories in versus calories out is flawed. If it worked, we would all be able to eat whatever we wanted and just balance it out with exercise. However, not all calories are equal. Your weight also depends on hormones. And there are a few changes that happen in your body when you eat very low calorie. As an analogy, think about an air conditioning appliance. It has a set temperature. So if the room has that temperature and you suddenly bring in a very big ice cube and the temperature drops, the air conditioning efforts will decrease. And it's very similar with your body. It has a set weight, and if you start giving it fewer and fewer calories, it will adjust the amount it spends with its metabolism just to be sure that it has enough fuel. It will do whatever it can to keep that set weight. So if you still don't give it enough calories, it will make you. I'm talking about really crazy hunger and not feeling satisfied until you're painfully full. You will initially see results, but to keep them going, you would have to go lower and lower and lower, and that doesn't really sound too smart. To change that set weight, you have to balance your hormones, and then just by eating natural, nutritious foods, you will be able to eat good-sized portions and feel satisfied every time. Number 4, moderation. Okay, I lied when I said that exercise is my favorite topic. This is my favorite topic. Do you really know anyone at all, who practices moderation and has no food issues? What does moderation even mean? There are no set guidelines, so everyone can make it mean whatever they want to. For example, for me, moderation means that 1 meal a week when I have sugar and flour. For anyone else, that might just mean restriction. For someone else, moderation could mean having dessert every day, but only for lunch. When I used to do that, I still was about 20 pounds overweight. I would really like to know your opinion on moderation, so please let me know. And last but not least, let's talk about willpower. When you're stuck in diet mentality, willpower is the main driver. And when I say diet mentality, I mean a couple of things. One is that you put a deadline to the changes you're making. And just remember that if you want the results to last, you have to make the changes forever. So you need to find something that can work for you as a lifestyle. And second is that you associate the changes you make with a restriction. So you use words like I deserve this, or I've been good, or I can't have this because I've been bad yesterday, things like this. Anyway, when you're in that headspace, you rely on willpower, and unfortunately, at some point, it will run out. My favorite way to explain this is trying to have a beach ball that you're pushing down into the water. You can do it for a while, but at some point, your arms will get tired and it will just blow up in your face. And that's it for today. If you were listening to me and just nodding along, stay tuned for the last video when I finally give you my blueprint for permanent weight loss, and I also invite you to work with me to implement it. So I will see you soon. Bye bye!